That's Minuteman, and we are back here today in the living room. I'm with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious. And Mr. Obvious, what are we talking about today?
A good warm fire and a Mathews Halon 6 bow is what we're talking about today.
So this is something Mr. Obvious just picked up. He got a pretty good deal on it. Yep. And I believe this is a 2016 model. And it is a sweet looking bow. And I know so little about bows, I'm just going to let Mr. Obvious kind of take the reins here and explain it. But we'll show you some close-up pictures and whatnot with this. This is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to everybody who's watching.
Ho, ho.
And we have got 1 degree temperature out there with a wind chill of like -20. So we won't be shooting this bow today. We're just kind of doing a tabletop review, showing it off. And like I said, we'll give you some close-ups. And Mr. Obvious, just tell us about this bow and what you like about it, what you're looking for in a bow.
Oh, I like a good light bow. Which this could have been a little bit lighter, but it's feasible. I like it. I like the shape of it, the short brace height to it. I think it's about a 6-inch brace height.
Yep.
It is 30 inches axle to axle. This bow is just sweet. This Halon 6 is, I mean, we're looking at 340 45 feet per second.
Yeah, I think they say 343 when we looked it up.
Yeah, according to what arrows you shoot, but you need to shoot a good. Make sure you get the proper arrow for these bows. They got so much energy behind them. If you got the wrong arrow, they're too light. Not recommended if you're poundage bow. The arrows will explode and hit a splinter right through your hand.
Yeah. And I'm laughing because it's not funny, but there's videos online of people making PVC arrows and stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen that.
Yeah, so
pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but yeah, I like this bow. It's got the little shock sensors in it to take out the vibration. They build in it the quivers. They make it with the little vibration things in it. This bow's smooth. I mean, when you draw it back, it's just like a dead wall. Just boom, it just stops right there.
And they say about a 75 to 85. And I'll show a video of Mr. Obvious drawing it, but we'll see if I can make it look okay. And of course, you don't want to dry fire a bow.
No.
But this is really, really nice. Lightweight. I've got a Mathews bow that I purchased off Mr. Obvious some years ago, and actually we made a trade for it. But it's about the same dimension as this bow. It's very similar. It's about a 60-pound or 65-pound pull, I believe, on it. And they have come quite a way in design and features with these bows. Now you're going to add sights onto it and your arrow rest and all that stuff.
Get a quiver and put on it. But I'll probably get detachable quiver. I thought about the 2-piece. I don't know how light that's going to be, but when I get in a tree stand or something, I usually pop that off and hang that up on the tree, lighten the bow up, and it's more maneuverable because it'll throw your balance off with a quiver on there. I mean, you'll torque it.
I took the quiver off mine.
Yeah, so.
And it will. I can tell you that this is just really handy, compact. I mean, you could climb a deer stand.
Yeah, deer stand.
And have this on you. It's easy to handle.
You can shoot out of a blind with that bow. 30-inch axle.
Now this weighs 4.44 pounds. It says so. I'll say 4.5 pounds. And I mean that is just nothing. I mean you can hold this all day, and there's just no weight to it. And man, it's a neat bow. I can't wait to shoot this thing. Kind of see how she flies.
Yeah, I've got arrow rest ordered for it. It's on the way in.
Yeah.
I got a set of sights ordered for it. It's on the way in. We'll talk about that later when we do a shooting video.
Well, the neat thing about a bow is it's a create your own journey thing. You can kind of whatever you're into, you can deck it out however you want. They're very customizable, and honestly, if you're looking for a thrilling hunt, there's probably nothing better than a bow hunt.
Yeah.
A bow kill, and Ted Nugent talks about it all the time. And I think there's some truth in that because there's a lot more you got to do to earn that kill. Yeah. And this is giving you as much advantage as you can get, but it's still hunting with a bow. And I think it's pretty amazing. And that's a nice bow.
75 to 85% lead off, and the draw length on it is what?
30-inch.
Well, that's
so
what
it's 31
inch. It's
24 to 31
28 to 31. something like that.
We'll flash it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll find it out.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, so I've got this one set at 29 inches. So
yeah,
that's with my release. So we got the little loop on here for the release. So
Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt right to me even.
Yeah.
You know, pulling it back.
Yeah, once you get that release.
He's a little taller than me, but
yeah, it's a nice bow, and it's a split limb. It's got 2 limbs.
Yeah.
Where your bow's got 1 single limb.
Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like those too. So yeah.
Well, it's just, that's another thing with bows. It seems like there's something new coming out every couple years. Mm-hmm. So as far as like maintaining their value, like this retail, the MSRP on it was $1,099. We looked it up. Mm-hmm. And what would you purchase this for?
I get 5 even for it.
So, and that was a friend of yours that you work with.
Yeah.
Had it.
He had it and found it in a bow shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and when you look these up online, you're seeing on average anywhere from about $500 to $700 for them. And I mean, I think it's just an excellent bow for that price range. Yeah. I mean, you'll buy a brand new Bear or something and pay $800-900 for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're getting a lot of bow here. And Mathews, in my limited experience, seems to have a better resale value. Yeah. Than just about any other bow.
Yeah, the smooth draw. These cams. I mean, you get a perspective to the size of it. Look at my hand. You know,
yeah.
That's a big
cam.
That thing's big. So
yeah,
it draws smooth. And when you draw this bow back, it's like a dead wall. It just stops. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice, man.
It's in timing. You can't hardly see it, but there's a little hole here and a little hole here.
Right.
And you should look through the hole, and it should be even on both ends. Make sure that this cam's in time. So,
okay.
So it's in time, and it's ready to go. All I do is get it set up and ready to go.
And get you a good buck kill with this. And is there anything else you want to add, Mr. Obvious? I mean, this is a really nice bow.
I tell you, I'd like to add a Tacticam on that for a good bow kill.
Yeah, just give him a GoPro and attach it to your helmet.
Yeah.
We make him wear a helmet when he's walking around the woods. So anyway, well, with that, everybody, have a Merry Christmas. Remember, keep your knife sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man.